Right then, Lee, I'm going to talk you through how to get this quadcopter set up and fly in. Obviously what you've got, quadcopter, remote control screen pops up like so. On the quadcopter we've got the battery inserted in here. You can close the cover once you've connected it up. So let's get it connected up and show you how it's working. First of all, what we need to do is basically turn the remote control on, and to do that you notice first of all that basically I've got all of these buttons. First of all, the two back ones here, they're both pushed backwards, and the buttons along the top, they're all pushed all forwards. So that's the natural position you want them in. You've got your on-off button here, flick that across, the screen will pop up. It's basically telling you that the throttle stick's stuck on. So the right hand controller is the throttle stick. We're going to pull that back. It's then initializing, and you can pull that to the left to get it to initialize. So to repeat that again, you turn it on, you pull this throttle backwards for a couple of seconds, and then this left hand analog stick all the way over to the left, and then it will stop flashing and beeping at you. Okay. Next step is on the actual quadcopter. You basically want to connect the battery black to black, red to red. So if we do that, black to black, red to red. Okay. When you first turn it on, it will test each of the propeller blades. It will also make a noise, and as you can see, that right hand light is flashing. It will go through a period of flashes to start with, and then it will just flash every now and again depending on if it can pick up a GPS signal. Okay. Now to try and get this controller to work with the actual quadcopter, what we need to do is pull back on this throttle here, go across to the left again, and you see how that light's just come on the quadcopter. That's basically telling you that it's live. Okay, so my thumb is backwards all the way on this throttle control. As soon as I pull it forward, the quadcopter propellers will start to rotate. Okay, so to repeat that process, once you've got both the quadcopter and the controller powered up, you pull back on the throttle stick, you go across left on the left hand analog stick until that LED on the right hand side of the quadcopter stays on permanently.
I'm the best at flying this, Lee, look.
So to demonstrate it now flying,
you go up.
okay, so do you want to take that off there and film over my shoulder? There's a little.
Right, I'm going to fly it.
Unhook that there.
Sand.
I'm not sent it yet, because I've got to do some work on it yet.
Okay, so as I said before.
Right, awesome. Well, we'll do that in the morning then, mate. That tank, and then as soon as we've done that.
We'll get back on that.
Yeah, alright, sound. Got him.
Okay, Lee. So basically, front of the quadcopter's the angle with the point on it. The back is the one with the orange stickers. You've got your two LED lights, the left and the right one. The fact that the right one's permanently on now is indicating that it's talking to this remote control. Okay. So basically now, to get it flying, I'm just going to release my finger on the throttle to the point where it starts to want to come off the floor. So obviously the more I lift that up on the throttle, the more it's going to want to come off. So basically your throttle goes up and down with your right thumb. Obviously the more you put that up, the higher it's going to go. Then with the left hand, it basically does the yaw on the quadcopter. So with my left thumb, if I was to move that over to the left slightly, it's going to want to make the quadcopter turn around to the left or right. Also, with the thumb that's on the throttle, the right hand thumb, if I was to move that left and right, the quadcopter will want to move left and right. There's right, there's left.
Give it a shot, mate.
Okay. See you later, mate. Hope you're getting all this, Lee. So let me repeat that again for you, Lee. Turn the remote control on here. It's going to warn you about the throttle stick. You move that back. You go across to the left. Okay. And then we're initiated again with the quadcopter. Just remember little movements. So I don't know whether you can see this, because I've got to keep my eye on the quadcopter. But with the left hand thumb, I can move the unit around on a pivot, like so. Whoa.